Are you sick and tired of coming across these trainings gonna teach you how to get results in your Clickbank affiliate marketing businesses, but they give you bullcrap and they're not giving you actionable steps that you can take to actually get results? Well, I promise you this is going to be the most important video you've ever stumbled across pertaining to Clickbank. And in this video, I'm gonna show you specifically actionable steps that you can really take to get real results, and how, once you take these results, you're gonna be able to make $500 to $1,000 per day promoting Clickbank products. Cue the intro.
Yeah. Oh. Gucci gang. Oh.
That's it right there, Tina.
Lil Pump. Yeah. Gucci gang. Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
big head on the beat.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Alright guys, so what's going on? Your boy's name is Eric Ellis Jr. with EricEllisJr.com, and I'm gonna go ahead and simply show you guys how to freaking smash it with Clickbank. Here's the thing, I've stumbled across a whole bunch of Clickbank trainings myself, and I was like, this is rubbish, right? I'm not even from England or British, and I'm saying rubbish. That's how terrible that the training has been that I've been coming across, right? So I decided to actually show you guys how to really get results, right? So we're gonna go ahead, first and foremost, if you guys haven't already, if this is your first time coming across my channel, I am going to show you how to get results within online business. That is the type of content that I create. So make sure you smash that subscribe button if you do care about your success in this industry. So hit it right now, like somewhere around here, hit the subscribe button so that way I can help you live a life of time, location, and financial freedom. Now let's step behind the laptop right now. So first and foremost, right, we're actually gonna go ahead and step behind this bad boy right here, right? So how to make $500 to $1,000 per day, right? Now there's gonna be 4 things that we're gonna need. 4 things plus the bonus. Now guys, I need you to stick till the very end of this video, because at the very end, I'm gonna go down and break down this bonus, and this bonus is the difference between making $20 a day, $50 a day, to making $500 to $1,000 per day. So you have to watch this full video, and everything builds up together, so you can't just skip to the end, right? It's all gonna make sense, so stick to the very end, and I'm gonna go ahead and release that bonus to you guys, which is gonna be your freaking breakthrough, right? It's gonna go, once I learn this is, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get right into it. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a converting offer, right? Now, a lot of people get all this stuff right? Everything that I'm about to break down in this video, they get all this stuff right, but the thing is that they're promoting a crappy offer, right? And the easiest way to get a really good offer is once you go into Clickbank, right? First and foremost, know your niche. The reason why I'm gonna go ahead and do e-business and e-marketing is because they have the most expensive products, because there's digital courses and everything of that nature, and they have larger profit margins. And if we're gonna be looking to make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a day, I'm gonna want to promote a bigger or higher ticket product, right? So the first thing that we're gonna do is very simple, guys. You're gonna go to Gravity, and once you go to Gravity, you're simply just gonna go ahead and filter by Gravity, right? Now we wanna find something that has pretty decent margins and has a high gravity score, right? So if we look here, the best one so far, right? If we look at all this stuff, is Clickbank University, right? Clickbank University has $104 is the average sell, right? So it gives us the margins, and it has 85 gravity score. What gravity means is that within the first 12 months, or not the first 12 months, within the last week, 86 people have literally made money with this product. So that tells us that it converts, right? Number one. And number two is it tells us that we have margins, right? I can make a pretty decent amount promoting this product. Now here's the thing, I would highly recommend, right? For time's sake, I'm not gonna do this, but I would highly recommend doing your due diligence behind the product, right? Look at reviews, look at their sales page, look at all the stuff, and make sure that it's a really reputable product, because you don't want to just promote something because it's converting. You want to also ensure that you're promoting something that you can stand behind, right? Now just very quickly, what I'll show you guys is if I click this button, it'll actually pull up the offer, right? Now I actually like this. Very clean, not spammy looking, so this is something that I'm gonna promote, right? Now, one key thing that we wanna take a look at, holy crap. So 75% for each for each sale, right? Now, if you look here, and this is, I'm not trying to step ahead of the game, but this is what we're gonna get into later, right? Is this is the average sale, which is $104. So that means there's gonna be a variety of sales that you're gonna get, and that's why you guys need to stay to the end so that way I can release that bonus to show you guys how you guys are gonna scale to $500 to $1,000 a day, right? But we found our offer. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and press promote, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and get this link right here, right? So once we get this link, our first step is complete, right? So we're gonna go like this, boom, we have our link. So promo link, right? Now, here's the thing. Most people, and this is what I'm talking about, right? I've stumbled across a whole bunch of Clickbank tutorials, right? But most people aren't gonna teach you guys this. And there's no way, because at the end of the day, right, whether you do free traffic or paid traffic, in the future, if you plan on doing paid traffic at all, there's no way that, and maybe me at least, and a whole bunch of gurus and experts in this industry, they're gonna tell you that you're not gonna be able to succeed with paid traffic without a sales funnel. Now here's the thing, right? Some people will say, hey, just promote a link. I have videos talking about just promoting a link, right? But that's because I'm geared towards beginners. But if you want real results, you're gonna need to leverage a sales funnel, right? Now, what is a sales funnel? The easiest way I can go to break down what a sales funnel is simply by showing you one of my own, right? So a sales funnel, first of all, let me actually, before I go here, right? Let's break down what a sales funnel is, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be giving something away for free on your, it's like a website, but instead of them being able to browse around on the website, there's literally specific steps that they can either move forward or leave, right? So the first page is gonna be called a capture page. Within this capture page, they can either put in their information or they leave, right? And then depending on whether you do a two-step sales funnel or not, right, you might have something called a thank you page, right? Which you can either do a two-step sales funnel or a three-step sales funnel, right? So the thank you page is literally gonna say, thank you for putting your information, and then you're gonna redirect to affiliate offer, right? And then last but not least is your sales page. This sales page, right, is your affiliate link. So, guys, this link right here is the sales page, right? So, let's go back really quick. What I'm gonna do is if we go to Clickbank University, boom, here's the sales page. And then once I have a link, right, here's my sales page, right? So I need two pages, either one or two pages, depending on what type of sales funnel you do, right? But in this example, I'm giving away, here's one of my own sales funnels, right? I'm giving away a free book. This is my free thing. And what happens is, once people go through this process, right, I get people in front of this page, they're gonna have two options, right? They can't browse around. It's either they put their email in and get to the next step of my sales funnel, or they kick rocks and they leave, right? So what's gonna happen is they're gonna go ahead and put in their email, say, put in my email at gmail.com, right? So once they put in their email, let's wait for it to load. Now here's my thank you page, right? Now with the thank you page, if you look at the copy at the top, right, it says, while you wait for your free book to be sent over to your email, watch the videos below so you can learn exactly how to master online marketing. So what's gonna happen is they're literally gonna go ahead and watch this video while they're waiting for the ebook, right? That's my free thing. Now, once they open up the email, it's automatically gonna send them, and we'll get into that in a second, right? That's step number 3, right? Or step number 4 rather. So then what's gonna happen is once they get access to this page, I'm gonna redirect them to my sales page, right? And once they go through my video, right? Whether you have a video or you have text, you're gonna be redirecting them to your sales page. So once they click here to get started, boom, they're gonna go ahead and watch my, they're gonna watch this video right here, right? They're gonna watch this video, and then a portion of these people are gonna convert. Now let's be honest, right? If you've never seen me before, and you've never ever came across anything of mine before, what's the chance of you buying the first time going around? Slim to none, right? But we're gonna go ahead and cover later on how you can 10 times your income, right? But now that you know what a sales funnel is, let's go to step number 3. So what we're gonna do, step number 3, and it's gonna sound funny, but it's actually email marketing. You're like, email marketing? How would I do email marketing if I don't even, like, if I haven't even got anybody to see what I'm selling yet, right? We'll break that down in a second, right? So here's the thing, right? We're gonna put follow-up series. So here's the thing. What a follow-up series is simply, have you ever put your email into a sales funnel or somebody collecting emails, and instantly you got hit with an email? Now, do you think there's some person literally waiting for you to put in your information, and as soon as you put in your information, they write up an email really quick and then they send it to you? No, it's completely automated, right? Now, what happens is you want to have a follow-up series, right? And basically, before you get anybody to your offer, you're going to want to set up this follow-up series. So that way, when this person requests, once I finally start to get people to my offers, right? This person who's requesting my free thing, whether it's a free report, free ebook, or whatever you're giving away for free in any niche, right? This is just specifically for e-marketing, right? They request access to my ebook. My first email, right, is going to go ahead and send them what they were searching for, right? If they were looking for an ebook, cool. They're going to go ahead and get that ebook within my first email, right? Now, once we set up the follow-up series, right, and I'm going to go back to email marketing, but we're going to go ahead and first talk about the next step, right? Which is, sorry about that. I wasn't supposed to do that. That's step number 3. And then step number 4 is traffic. Boom. Now guys, I know this is the last one that I'm talking about, right? Before I even start talking about the bonus, but this is actually the most important, right? Most important. Because here's the thing, right? If I don't have any traffic, right? If I'm not getting anybody to my pages, right? Nobody's gonna go ahead and buy what I'm selling on the back of my sales funnel. Nobody's gonna go ahead and be able to, I'm not gonna be able to follow up with anybody with my actual email marketing. I'm not gonna be able to do any of that stuff if I'm not getting traffic, right? Now, I'm not gonna go ahead and go into traffic, but just to tell you guys one of mine that I use, especially if you're a beginner, is, here's my YouTube channel, right? Here's 7,000 subscribers. And guys, it's compounding. I wanna show you guys something. Creator Studio. Now, the easiest thing, guys, within your niche is you create valuable content, just like this video right here. You create valuable content, and on the back end of your video, right, you have some sort of offer that you're promoting, right? Now, here we go. Bear with me for a second. If we look here, I wanted to show you guys analytics. Just to show you guys the power of this, right? So in the last 28 days, I've had 109,000 video views, right? Now that's a lot of traffic, right? Even if I was to get just 10% of that, that's 10,000 or 11,000 views, or excuse me, if I was to get 10% of that to actually visit my funnel, that's 10,000 people who are gonna be redirected to my sales funnel, right? Who are gonna get my free thing, and once they get my free thing, right, on the back end, I'm gonna be selling my affiliate offer. So that's just an example, guys. It's called content marketing. There's a whole bunch of methods that you guys can do for free and paid traffic, but we'll cover that a little bit later in this video, but that's just an example, right? I have previous videos about that within my YouTube channel, right? But it's simply just creating content, hella content, right? And then things that people would be searching for your niche, solving some sort of problem. An example, this video right now is solving a problem. And at the end of this video, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna go ahead and offer you something, right, for sale, but it's going to be a better solution to your problem. It's going to help you get results much quicker. You want to do the same thing for your affiliate products, right? Meaning you want to go ahead and promote something with your YouTube content, and at the end of your videos, you want to go to promote your affiliate offer. That is going to be the shortcut to whatever somebody is looking for, whether it's making money online, whether it's losing weight or whatever, right? So now that we went off on that, that's just an example of one traffic source. There's a plethora of traffic sources. Let's dig in, right? Now, here's what's going to happen. And this is why a lot of people fail and aren't able to scale their business with how do you say, Clickbank, affiliate marketing, or anything of that nature, right? Most people, when it comes to this process, right, they're usually just driving traffic to this link right here, right? So they're missing out on so much money, right? Because they're not collecting these emails and they're not following up, right? So first and foremost, once I finally start driving traffic to these people, whether free or paid, right, is we're gonna go ahead and get to, how do you say, free traffic? That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, so once we start driving traffic, right, we're gonna be collecting these emails. Not only am I gonna immediately start hitting them with a follow-up, right, but an example, and you wanna leverage a software like Aweber. Here's just one of my small email lists. This is my Make Money Online email list. If you look right here, Make Money Online, right? So that's 6,460 people right now. I constantly clear this, right? It was just over 10,000, but just cleared it to about 6,000 people. So at one email, right, I can reach 6,000 people, right? So what happens is when you're collecting these emails, you're leveraging your time, effort, and energy because you're gonna build a distribution channel to where that customer who you got one time, if you were just driving to a link, right, you're gonna be able to monetize that person, and instead of you getting let me explain this, I don't wanna get too confusing, right? So just to explain what a conversion is, right? A conversion is a percentage that takes action, right? So if, let's just say, a percentage takes action, which is, let's just say 3%, right? That's called a conversion rate, 3% conversion rate, 3% sales. So 3% of the people buy. That's what my conversion rate is, right? So if I want to increase my conversions, right, if I captured their email list, and instead of me contacting them one time by driving them to this link right here, I'm gonna be able to follow up with that person multiple times, and instead of on the same offer converting at 3%, I might get 20% of the people to buy. Whether that person buys the first email or the 10th email or the 20th email, I'm going to increase my conversions, which this is going to be crucial for the last step, which is the bonus step, right? Which is the bonus step, and this is where it all comes together, guys. Now here's the thing, right? If, let's just say, not to get too technical, but I'm gonna start talking about sales, right? Let's just say right now, I'm getting 2 sales per day. I'm getting 2 sales per day. Now if we did the math right, 75% of $100 is $75 per sale. Per sale, right? That's how much, let's just say, no, actually, let's just say I'm just getting one sale per day, right? On average, I'm making about $75 per day right now. Now here's the thing. How can I get to $500 to $1,000 per day? And this is where the bonus, and this is where like everything clicked for me, and it just made sense. Affiliate marketing made sense, everything of that nature, right? Now, you might want to watch this video multiple times so that way you can actually wrap everything around you, right? So here's the thing. Once I learned this formula right here, it's called the LTV formula, right? Once long-term value, everything made sense, right? So in order to calculate this formula, you want to check this out. The long-term value is the revenue, or equals revenue divided by customers. Where are we? Divided by customers. So we need to know this formula if we want to scale our business. Let me explain, right? So an example, if you look in your Clickbank back office or your affiliate marketing back office or whatever that looks like, right? What you want to do is if you're making $1,000, or excuse me, not $1,000. Let's just say you made let's just do it like this. Let's just say you made $10,000. Right? So if you made $10,000, right? And it took you 100 customers to make that, meaning one person might have been $50, one person might have been $150, one person might have been $200. Because guys, when it comes to Clickbank, right, there's usually different upsells with whatever you're offering, so every sale is not going to be the same. So this is the magic number that you're going to want to figure out, which is called the long-term value, right? So we do 10,000 divided by 100 customers, and then we're going to go ahead and get the magic number, which is called the long-term value, which in this case, right, and it's never going to be this exact, but just for the example, in this case, my long-term value is worth $100. So let me explain what this means in simplistic terms, right? If I've been marketing, I've been doing free traffic, I've been doing paid traffic, or whatever that looks like, right? And I've been getting people to my sales process, I've been driving traffic. Now guys, you can do this on a smaller scale too. Even if you've made 5 sales and you've made maybe $500, right? It's still the same thing, right? But the more sales you get, the more money you make, the more accurate this number is going to be, right? So I'm just making this number for this example. So with that being said, that means for each customer I get, on average, they're going to pay me roughly $100. Now let me explain what this means, guys. If each time I get a customer and they pay me $100, that means now I know my margins. So I know that in order to be profitable, once I do paid advertisement, as long as I spend less than $100 to acquire that customer, I'm going to be in profit. Now guys, the only way you can scale and get to the like $500, $1,000 per day is if you're doing paid traffic. You can't do paid traffic and make profit if you don't know numbers like your long-term value, right? Which is this formula right here. So once I know this formula, right, let me give you guys a scenario. Now let's just say let's just say I'm paying $1 per lead. $1 per lead. Now the way I know this, I'm not gonna get too technical. Let's just say you run your numbers and every lead you're getting is costing you $1, right? And let's just say the numbers that I run, every time I get 25 leads, actually, every time I get 50 leads, I get a sale, right? That's just how the numbers are coming back to me. I'm driving traffic, I'm getting sales. Once I start to duplicate all the numbers, right? $1 per lead, right? Every time I get 50 leads, I get a sale. Now, what does this tell me? If let's just do the math really quick. So $1 per lead times 50 leads equals $50 per sale. Now I want you guys to follow me here, right? Now if I'm paying $50 per sale, right? I'm paying $50 per sale. What this is called, guys, is called the customer acquisition. Now I'm basically throwing some nerdy terms at you guys, right? But this is all gonna make sense in a second. Long-term value. Now, what is my long-term value? We already discussed that, right? Each customer pays me out roughly $100. So my long-term value is $100. So if I get my numbers back and it's showing me that I'm spending $50 to acquire a $100 customer, right? What's going to happen is, or excuse me, yeah, customer worth $100. Now, what that means is for every $50 I spend, let me just delete this. Go back to this if you need this, or take a screenshot or something before I delete this, right? But I'm gonna delete this. That means every time I spend $50, I'm going to gain $50 equals, so $50 in customer acquisition equals $100 long-term value, right? Which is equal to revenue. Now I know this is getting a little bit nerdy, guys, but there's no way you can succeed within paid advertisement with ClickBank if you guys don't understand this, right? So what that means is every time I'm spending $50, I'm getting $100, right? So if I'm spending $50 and I'm getting $100, what that means, guys, so let's do the math really quick. Now, I know everybody's not gonna have this type of money, but eventually, that means for every dollar I spend, I should be expecting $2 in revenue. Now, once I know this, right, even if my budget is $20 per day, that means if I spend $20, how much money am I gonna make? $40. $40, right? Now, let's just say I'm spending $20 a day, right? That means my next commission check, if over the course of 2 weeks, I spend $20 a day, which is 4 times, let's just say 7. I'm not gonna get too confusing, right? Let's just say I'm spending $20 per day, right? That means I'm gonna be making $40 a day in revenue, right? So, and to make this easier, if I'm spending $250 this week, that means I'm gonna be making $500 in revenue, right? Now, once I get there, you can start printing money, right? With this next check, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get $500 in commissions, and I'm gonna spend that in traffic, and I'm gonna make $1,000, right? This is how you start scaling, guys. $1,000 in revenue, right? Because I'm spending $1, I'm getting $1, right? Now, I'm gonna spend $1,000 this week, the $1,000 in revenue that I made, and then I'm gonna make $2,000 in revenue. $2,000 in revenue, then I'm gonna spend that $2,000 in revenue, then I'm gonna make $4,000 in revenue. $4,000 in revenue. Then I'm gonna reinvest that money back into my business, right? It's a process, guys. $8,000, and then I'm gonna make, $4,000, and then I'm gonna make $8,000 in revenue, right? So once you know your numbers, what you're gonna be doing is something called scaling, right? Is all that mean, guys, because you've cracked the code, because you've cracked the magic formula, I'm just gonna invest my money, right, and get my return on my investment, right? It's all calculated. Because I know if I spend $1, I'm gonna get $2 back. So what I'm gonna start doing is spending $20 per day, then I'm gonna start making $40 per day in revenue, expected revenue. Then once I start spending $100 per day, then I'm gonna start getting $200 per day in expected revenue. Then eventually my ad budget is gonna get bigger, so I'm gonna start spending $250 per day, and then I'm gonna start making $500 per day in expected revenue. Then I'm gonna start spending $500 per day, because as I get more money, I'm gonna have more money to reinvest back into my business, right? I'm gonna be making spending $500 per day and making $1,000 per day in expected revenue, guys. So guys, here's the thing. Is this gonna happen overnight, right? I'm not here to lie to you like most of these people out there, oh, make $1,000 per day today. No, it's not happening, right? But here's the magic formula that you're literally gonna be able to take to start literally reinvesting and safely, right? Because you know your numbers and you know this magic formula, and with your ClickBank offers, right, all you have to do is figure out how much money you've made, divide that by the customers that you've acquired, and then you can say, okay, each customer is worth $100 to me, $50 to me, or whatever that looks like. Now you just have to shoot. You start optimizing your sales funnels, you start optimizing your traffic, meaning getting a lower cost per click. You start optimizing your email marketing, getting higher conversions. You start optimizing your sales funnels, getting higher conversions. You start optimizing this stuff to get your customer acquisition as low as possible. and then you start getting your long-term value as high as possible with your sales funnels and your email marketing, and get your customer acquisition as low as possible with your traffic, getting your cost per click low and all that extra stuff, right? Sounds a little bit confusing, but I promise you look over this a couple of times, it'll make sense. And then you start printing money, guys. Now, I know that I threw a lot at you. However, right, guys, that is how you make freaking as much as you want. Forget about $500 to $1,000 per day. Now, what is your magic number, right? Do you want to make $200 per day? Will that give you the life that you're looking for? Would you like to make $500 per day, right? Eventually, it'll just get fun to where you're just looking to print money, right? That's how it literally works, right? But here's the thing. You're probably asking yourself, right? Cool. This makes sense to me now, Eric. That was a game changer for me. That was freaking amazing. But, Eric, I don't know how to create sales funnels. I don't know how to do email marketing. I don't know how to put all the puzzle pieces together to actually get to this point, right? I get the math, but I don't know all this extra stuff, right? And here's the thing, guys. I'm glad that I'm here to help you, right? What I'm actually launching is something called Wolves Academy, right? Which is basically, I'm going to be your personal mentor. To where all this stuff, right, there's also much that I can teach in a YouTube video, right? There's a whole bunch of unanswered questions. It makes sense, but you can't put everything together, right? Now, what Wolves Academy is simply going to be the answer to your problem. Now, I told you guys I was gonna offer something to you guys, but it's something of value, right? It's my personal mentorship, so I'm literally going to teach you guys how to do all this stuff. How to do email marketing, how to create sales funnels, how to do copywriting, how to get your conversions much higher, how to get your long-term value much higher by building relationship, becoming an authority, right? I'm gonna teach you all that stuff. The link in the description will give you access to Wolves Academy, right? This is something brand new, and here's the thing though, right? I'm only working with a select few, so by the time you actually get access to it, depending on when you do, it might be closed, right? And then you might just have to be put on the waiting list, because I'm working with an intimate amount of, or a small amount of people, so that way it can be intimate, right? I can give them my time, effort, and energy, right? And what you guys get with Wolves Academy is you guys are gonna get access to the private student mastermind group, right? We're just approaching 1,000 students, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys access to literally content that is already created, but what's most important is the live webinars, right? Not only are you gonna go ahead and get access to the live webinars, right? Which is gonna go ahead and give you guys access to Q&A, right? So where you can ask me questions directly and I can give you a response and help you guys out. That's bi-weekly, but also you guys are gonna go ahead and get access to the bi-weekly trainings that I'm gonna be teaching you guys things where the most common struggles people are having. I'm gonna go ahead and create content around that, right? Now here's the thing, let me be honest with you guys. When it comes to my YouTube channel, I create whatever the hell I want, right? With Wolves Academy, it's gonna be geared towards people's common struggles and what you're actually struggling with within your business. So that way you don't just wait 3 months down the line for me to create the content that is solving your problem. No, it's gonna be much quicker, so that way you can get quicker results within your business, right? Whether you're a beginner or whether you're somebody who's been doing this for a while but you haven't been getting the results that you've been trying to accomplish, this is gonna be for you guys. So first link in the description, guys. If you think I over-delivered in this video, imagine what you're gonna go ahead and get access to paying for. I'm giving this for free. Imagine when you guys reach in your pocket and actually put money in mine, right? That's when I take my time seriously and I really set time aside to actually help you guys get breakthroughs. And one of my students, literally within his first 30 days of my personal mentorship, has made $4,000, just under $4,000 in affiliate marketing, right? So with that being said, guys, get access to Wolves Academy. Now, if you guys do enjoy this content, make sure to give me a thumbs up, right? Hit the subscribe button, because whether you guys join the Wolves Academy or not, I'm gonna publish free content to help you guys crush it in your digital marketing. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to join the freaking family so I can help you guys crush it. And last but not least, guys, I create valuable content, daily content every single day. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so freaking much. As always, Eric Ellis Jr. checking out.
Big head on the beat.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot her name. I can't bob in the wetter rain. Rather go and bob all mains. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.